The video you're about to see did take place right outside of my home last night, about 2:44 this morning. I woke up and went to the door because I have cats that come in and out. I was checking to see if any of them wanted in. I opened the door and hollered for one of them, and it caught a guy's attention. The guy was already roaming around outside off of the viewpoint of my security cameras. But as soon as I actually opened my door and hollered for one of my cats, he actually started walking towards my house. What you're about to see was enough to scare me. So here's the breakdown. All right, so this arrow is showing you the direction in which he was walking away from my house off camera until I actually opened the door and hollered for one of my cats. Once I did that, he immediately turned around and headed towards my house, which you are about to see. Pay attention to the cats. They're showing you when I'm at the door. Alright, so here he comes into frame right there. And I'm about to turn off and on my porch light right now to let him know, there it goes, to let him know that I'm paying attention, that somebody is actually watching him. Usually this approach works with people just kind of hanging around. I'm still paying attention to him out my front door, and at this point I open my front door and I am trying to get my cat in. He hears me. The guy actually hears me. At this point, he's actually paying attention to my neighbor's yards, and that makes me take more notice of him. And I'm not viewing him from the security cameras. I'm viewing him out my door. At this point, I'm actually getting a bit nervous, so I open the door. There goes my cats. I start hollering for one of them. They come in. He hears me. The guy hears me. He turns around. And once my cat comes in and I shut the door, the guy comes hauling butt towards my house. Very fast. And he knows I'm here. At this point, I'm worried. For the next 4 minutes, he stands here, moves position, and pulls out a knife. Please pay attention. That white spot circled right there, that's his shoe. That is the guy's shoe. So at this point, what I am doing is I am watching him through my door and kind of freaking out inside. I didn't know what to do. He's peeking around the tree, and I've got my door open. I am literally watching him at this point and opening and shutting my door. Finally, it comes to a point where I go and I decide that it's time to go wake my husband up. He stands here for the next 4 minutes, but he does move. And yeah, just continue to watch. Please be patient. There will be times of pause. During this entire time that he is standing there, I am actually flipping on and off my my bedroom light, which is right there by the carport, literally in the carport. And if you pay attention to what he's about to do next, you see that he is actually pulling out a knife. A knife and some sort of cloth.
Okay, see, here's the cloth coming out.
Which, until now, he must have had in his back pocket.
Okay, so you come at somebody with a knife, and there's a knife, and they're afraid, right? And they're going to try to get away from that knife. And then this goes over their face, and you grab it behind their head. And then you've got them by the head, and you've got your knife to their throat. If they try to fight back, which they're probably going to do, you're stabbing at them a little bit. You don't want to kill, you know what I mean? You're cutting, you're slashing, you're hurting, you're subduing them, you're making them submit. They want to stop fighting because it hurts less when they don't fight. And now you've got them. They probably don't even know what you look like.
So let me ask you
All they're
this.
going to remember is that knife.
You believe that's why he had the thing around his neck? You believe it was a shirt of some sort of cloth to put around somebody's head?
It looked fairly rectangle, maybe a towel or something, but yeah, it serves as a blindfold, a little bit of a gag possibly, and a halo on a person's head.
At this moment, he pulls out what appears to be a knife, and you will see him have it in his right hand right there, the same hand he's holding that shirt in just a moment.
And there he puts it around his neck, ready to go. And then that big ass glimmer in his hand is presumably a large knife.
Now, if you look at the side-by-side comparison of my husband out there holding a knife, it sure looks pretty darn close to what that guy's got in his hands. Correct me if I'm wrong. Knife really well, but I did not see it. I had no idea because I was looking out the window, out the door, directly at this, and did not see it the way that it's showing on the footage. He stands here, just standing there, being so darn creepy. For what seemed like forever, it was for approximately 4 minutes that he just stood there. And I was watching him the whole time and flicking on and off lights, trying to let him know somebody was watching, and it was actually attracting him. I sit here in retrospect and now I think about it, and I think if I hadn't stopped this guy, who knows where he would be, who knows what he would have done, and who knows who he would have hurt. Now, what really does bother me is I actually sat here and I watched several cars pass by. You can actually see the car lights up in the corner every time a car passes by. And he's just standing there. He's just standing there, waiting. I think he's waiting for me to start talking again. So basically, this is the end of the video. I would like to say thank you so much for watching, and please leave a comment, like, share. Let's spread this around, and let me know if this has ever happened to any of you guys in the comments section, please, and thanks.